In today's video, I'm going to be showing and telling you good protective hairstyles that have helped me to grow my hair from this to this. So if you're interested, keep watching.
You feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions, and it's too.
Hi, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is toriamotsuka, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, hi. In today's video, I'm going to be showing and telling you good protective hairstyles that have helped me to grow my hair from this to this. So if you're interested, keep watching. So in the whole sense, like why protective styles and what's protective styles in natural hair community or whatever is what we use to actually grow our hair and retain length. With protective styles, you can see more progress in your hair journey, and protective styles just help us to keep our hair from too much manipulation, too much touching and all that, tangles, and to avoid all those breakage and everything. First protective style that helped me to grow my hair is locs. Locs, crochet, whatever you want to call it, but locs is like the best thing I did for my natural hair. So there's like, the thing is that I do my locs myself. Locs can be the best protective style, also can be the worst thing to your hair. The little thing that crosses the boundary is stylist that puts in your protective style. So when I'm taking the first time I did locs, I didn't like it so much because I saw that my hair breakage was a lot, but I tried doing it myself and I saw progress in it. So the difference I saw with my hairstylist doing it and me doing it is that I was less rough with my hair. Yes, I wasn't rough with my hair when doing my braids and everything, but when I was putting in the crochet for the locs, I was careful and I left enough space for my hair, like room for the crochet to go in. That's less friction, less tension on my hair, so it was easier for me to do it. And when I put because I do soft locks, so when I put in the crochet extension, like I put it to like half, like this is my hair strand, I put it probably here, then I use kinky or like passion twist to wrap it around. So when I'm wrapping around my hair, I don't make it tight, like I make it as loose as possible. You don't, if you're doing a protective style and you're leaving the salon or your hairstylist with pains, that is not a good protective style. Your protective style should not be painful. It shouldn't be painful. It's like if your hair is if your protective style is painful, it's pulling your hair, and that is going to cause breakage, and you don't want that. So your protective style shouldn't cause pain. So with locs, like the essence of protective style is that your whole hair is covered. A good protective style, your whole hair is covered from friction, tension, every single thing. The only thing that's supposed to be out is your scalp. So that's what I use to grow my hair, locs. The second thing I use to grow my hair is mini braids. Not mini braids, but like medium braids. This is a protective style I used throughout 2020. I started using it from 2020, and the amount of growth I saw during that time, and that was mostly because of the whole COVID-19 and restrictions. So we couldn't really get hairstylists to come over to do our hair, so we had to start doing our hair ourselves. And that was the first thing I started doing. I noticed that I got a lot of growth from doing that hairstyle, and the thing about that hairstyle is that it's less tension free, and also it's just your natural hair. So when you're doing your whole treatment and everything, it's easy for you to do it on that hair than to do it on a hair with extensions. So I feel like that's why I got more growth. And what I do with that medium braids I do is that I don't leave it down on my, like leave it down for it to be rubbing off on my clothes and causing tangles on my ends. What I do is that when I make it up into a braid, like I put it all together and put it like in a tiny bun, so my hair isn't down and rubbing on surfaces and causing tangles and friction on my ends, because the ends are like the oldest part of your hair, and if you don't take care of them, you're not going to retain that length. So that's another thing I used to grow my hair. And also investing in bonnet and silk scarves. Even though you put in a good protective style and your edges and everything is still out, that's why most people don't have edges. Like me, I don't have edges. It's not because I don't use my bonnet and my scarf, it's because of the protective style I put in was too, the tension on my edges was too much, and I didn't take it down because it was cute. So don't be like me, grow that out for a year just for a month of looking cute. Don't do that. Next protective style that grew my hair is wigs. Like, you can see I'm on a wig now, but if you see what's under this hair, let's not talk about it. But wigs are the best thing. It's easy to just take out. It's more similar to the mini braids, because what I have under my hair is the mini braids, the medium braids, mini, whatever you want to call it. But what I have under this is that. And the thing is, with that medium braid, you can take it out, you can put in like hair clips, put in hair accessories that will make it look nice. But after a month, it starts getting rough and you can't really take it out or all that and look presentable, because we're going ahead, we're not going to look, we have to look presentable when going out. So that's when wigs come in. So wigs is another form of protective styles that you can use to also like look cute and all that, but also still keeping your hair good and the growth. The next thing that I used to grow my hair, I started doing big box braids. The reason why I started doing box braids was because I got tired of sitting down for medium or tiny braids, and I noticed that with tiny braids they tend to push. Like if you have fine hair, like I see that when I do my tiny braids for the front of my hair, like my edges, I see that they pull, like there's a time my hair pulled out. So that's another reason why you shouldn't do tiny braids. It's going to pull out, and when it starts pulling out, it comes like everything is coming out. So but with big box braids, it's easier to even put in remember what I said, a good protective style is a style that takes low manipulation to put in and low manipulation to take out. So box braids is like something that you should try. It actually grows hair very well, so try box braids. Big box braids though, not like tiny box braids. Big box braids or medium if you're going to be careful when taking down that hair. So medium box braid. I'm not saying that tiny box braids are not good, but at the same time you get more breakage and all that with doing that, especially if you're not really patient to take down that hair. You're going to see that even though you saw growth when you were on that protective style, and when you take it down, you see that your hair is still at the same length because you didn't take it down well, and it's not a good protective style for your hair. The hard truth is that most people will know this is not good for my hair, but they will still do it because either they don't care or they don't really want that hair length, or some people don't really just care. They don't really care. Even if they want to get growth, they don't really care. So if you care, stop it. So those are the hairstyles that worked for me, but I also like did some research and found some hairstyles that I haven't tried but most people vouch for them. So the first thing is weaves. I don't like weaves or sewings or whatever because I like when I just take off my hair after I'm done. But weaves are one of the good protective styles I've heard about. Someone said that doing your weaves, it's good and also not so good because of the friction from the thread on your hair, like to get tangled and all that. That's like the bad part about doing weaves, but other than that, you get a lot of growth from that. It's not even getting a lot of growth. Everybody's hair grows. It's just to take down that hair and retain length that is the problem. That's the problem with spraying your hair, is everybody's hair grows, but it's taking it down. That's the problem. That's the problem. So I think weaves, the reason why it's on the fence is because when you're taking it down, but because of those tangles with those threads and everything, but it's still good though. As I've told you, like good hair protective styles you can try out. I'm also going to like put in a little bit bad ones that you should avoid and look out for. So the first one is cornrows. cornrows with your natural hair, cornrows with extensions. I do not like them. They break my hair. Cornrows, like, everybody wants that flat hair look with wigs, but they break my hair. I think the only way cornrows are going to work for me is if I leave out my edges, but a protective style means all your hair in that protective style. So if it's not going to work for my edges, it doesn't work for me. But if it works for you, I think I have, like, my edges are very, very sensitive, so cornrows don't work for me at all. It doesn't work at all. But cornrows is an protective style that I know doesn't work for me, and it's also part of the bad one. So why? And also, when doing cornrows extensions, people that do cornrows extensions, the hairstylist actually starts with the extensions and puts their hair, like, the extension. I don't know if you understand. If you make hair, you might understand this term or what I'm trying to explain. But when doing your cornrows, you know how you be like, oh, start with my hair, but some people don't start with the hair. They actually put in the extension first. So that first pull or that first tension they put on your edges, that first day is going to look cute. The second day, you'll be seeing a little bit of your hair is breaking out, but you'll be like, oh, let me oil it to try and, like, reduce tension. That oiling is not going to do anything on your hair. It's not going to do anything. Your hair is still going to pull out. So, and people tend to, when they're doing cornrows, they tend to go for smaller hairstyles so that it can look a little bit more cute and put together, especially for natural hair when you're doing cornrows, so that it can go in and look as neat as possible. So cornrows, no matter how cute they are, try and avoid it to save your edges. Or if you're putting it in, try to be less, like, your hairstyle should be less hard or too rough hand with your hair. The protective style that I'm going to talk about is box braids. As I spoke about big box braids are good for you. Tiny box braids are in no-go area. I already explained that, but those are the two protective styles that I know are not good. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and let me know what hair videos you want to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.